Hey everybody, I'm Sean. Welcome to another episode of Angling Spiders. Welcome back everybody. On today's episode, it is a gear review Wednesday. For those of you that don't know, I often do gear reviews or product reviews on this channel, and it just so happens that I was sent something to have a look at, and so I am going to show you what that is today, do an unboxing, and give you my take on why I am highlighting this item on the channel. So let's get right to it. All right, so for those of you who are YouTubers or are interested in YouTubing, one of the benefits when you get big enough, typically after you've been monetized, but sometimes before, is that companies will reach out to you to ask you to have a look at their products. And the bigger you get, the more that happens. It doesn't happen to me that often, but it does happen every once in a while. And sometimes people reach out to you to review products that you actually don't want to review on your channel because it has nothing to do with your channel. And so the product that I'm going to talk about today kind of fits in that boat. I originally hesitated about whether or not I wanted to include it. And then I thought, you know what? There are some things that are peripheral to the fishing that I actually think are worth highlighting. So let me get to what I was sent, and hopefully it'll make sense. Okay, so the product that was sent to me in the mail is this LED light bar from ASOKO. And first and foremost, I want to thank ASOKO for sending me this for review. And again, as I said, when they originally contacted me and said, do you want to have a look at this product? I was a little bit hesitant. But then I thought about it. I thought, you know what? Having some under cabinet lighting when you're working on your fishing gear, whether that's replacing trebles or respooling line or just working on something in your tackle box, is not a bad thing. And that's exactly what this is. This is a flush mounted under cabinet lighting LED bar that I am going to put to use in an area where I work on my fishing gear. So let's get to the unboxing. I'll show you what comes in this box. I was actually a little bit surprised at one thing that comes in here, which is great. And then I'll show you how I'm going to use it. All right, here we go. This is the LED light bar, and I'm just going to open it up here and show you what comes in here. So if you pull everything out, you will find a series of two light bars. You've got the adhesive strips that allow you to attach it. You also have some brackets if you want to permanently attach it with screws. You've got the light bars themselves, and there's two of them connected to one another. And I think the thing I was most surprised about is you get the plug for the USB cable, which a lot of these products, when you get them, only come with the USB, and you have to use one of your phone chargers or something to use them. So the fact that this comes with the power unit for the USB cable is a definite bonus. Okay, so here's the contents of the install kit that comes with the ASOKO light bar. And as you can see, you've got a couple of options, as I said, for mounting this thing. You've got some adhesive strips that go on the bar itself. You can just stick it, along with these little clips here for cable management. And then if you want a more permanent solution, you've got these brackets that you can actually screw into the underside of your cabinet, and then they clip into these brackets. So two different options. If you don't want to create screw holes, or you might be thinking about remounting this thing, you've got the adhesive strips to do that with. All right, so this is the area I'm going to mount it to, just under this cabinet here. I've got a plug, which is perfect so that I can plug it in. And I'm going to have the area under here where I can mount it to underneath the lip of that shelf. So I'm going to use the adhesive method, and I'll show you how easy that is. All right, so as I said, installation is relatively simple. All you got to do is take these adhesive strips that are very sticky and stick them to the back of the bar. Then all you got to do is peel these off on the other side and stick that up under your cabinet, and this thing is done. That's it. That's as easy as it is. All right, everybody, so there it is. That is installed, and as you can see, I've used the cable management to just get down to the plug there. And if I wanted that to be gone, I could actually just remove that little box, unplug the USB, and then tuck the cable up, and that would pretty much disappear. This is with all of my lights on right at the moment, so it's looking pretty bright already, but I'll show you how good this thing is when all the lights are off. The other cool thing about it is it's got a motion sensor. It's right under here, so if it goes out, I can wave my hand and turn it back on. So it's also got that, so you don't need to leave it on. And because this cabinet in particular has a lip, you can't even see the light that's mounted under there. So I now have a workspace where I can work on a variety of things, and it works perfectly. All right, so here I am. I've got the lighting on here. I've got my tackle box, and now this is a perfect spot with the lighting for me to be able to work on something like this mess that is my tackle box. It's perfect for this type of work. If I wanted to pull out a lure like this one where the hook is bent here, I could just as easily remove this treble, work on it, get this stuff fixed, and then start sorting out this box. And it's a perfect space to do it. So pretty happy with that. And if it happens to shut off while you're talking, you just have to turn it back on. Normally, of course, you'd be working under here with your hands doing stuff, and that's not going to shut off because the motion sensor is going to detect it. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. And it's also easily adaptable to any space. So if I in the future wanted to move it, it'd be pretty easy to do so. Last thing I'm going to show you is just what it looks like with all of the lights off, and you'll see how bright it is. All right, so you can see it's dark in here right at the moment. Now if I just turn this thing on, you'll see this is what it looks like with all the rest of the lights off in this room. Plenty of brightness coming out of those lights to work on anything I need to work on. In fact, I wouldn't even need to turn on any other lights to use this space. This is more than adequate. So pretty happy about it. It is also very cheap. I will put the link to the ASOKO website down below, as well as the Amazon link, and you'll see that these are really affordable. I think the last time I looked, they were about 19 bucks. So it's a good solution for that. And that's going to do it for this gear review. If you liked the video, smash the like button, hit subscribe, and until next time, good fishing.